Inside the dining hall, chaos had erupted.
Dumbass!
Hand it over. Grace was screaming at Eloise, who stood cowering in the corner. I said, hand it over.
This medicine!
Grace, please. You don't even know if she actually has it.
Ugh.
I've already ruled out the rest of you. Don't try and stop me.
Seriously?
What, you know whose blackmail we have? Feh. Not everyone's, but most people's. Jet has Toshko's, Mark is Ingrid's.
Fail.
That doesn't sound like most people.
Hell no!
How are you so chill? She just revealed who you have. It's not like there's anything to hide. Ingrid's blackmail is that she uses some out-of-date cleaning supplies.
Honestly?
Hardly a revelation if you ask me.
That's enough.
Blackmail this, blackmail that. What does it matter when people are fighting?
Shut it!
That fencer girl has been giving me the side-eye ever since the blackmail was announced. There's no other explanation. Give it!
Whoa!
Hey, stop that.
Give me a moment.
It's okay, I've got it. Eloise reached inside her pocket and pulled out a crumpled envelope. Grace immediately snatched it out of her hands and ripped it open. I was right, this is mine.
Dumbass!
You better not have shown this to anyone. Grace stomped straight into the kitchen. She tore the envelope and the photo it contained to shreds, and then flushed everything down the sink. Eva, Damon, why were you too late?
Come again?
Is this an interrogation? We need to keep track of everyone to make sure they're not in any danger. Besides, you shouldn't be slinking off to strange corners of the building, especially with the suspicion you're already under.
Gross.
We were just discussing the blackmail motive in private. That is what you told everyone to do, right? Ah, yes, I did. Then there should be no problems. Pleased by Wolfgang's look of defeat, I redirected myself to the pantry. As I weighed up what to eat, ignoring the golfer girl still heaving over the sink nearby, the entrance doors flung open and an energetic voice broke the silence.
Yo!
Hey guys! Slung over Cassidy's shoulder was a bright red carry bag. Following right behind her, with a carry bag of his own...
How's it slipping and sliding?
Yo!
What you doing?
Huh? What's the matter? You look super down in the dumps.
Shut up!
Just forget about it.
Okay.
If you say so. Cassidy walked over to the dining table and plopped the bag on top of it.
Hey!
Well, what's with the bag?
Duh!
Nothing much, just, you know. She rummaged around in the bag and pulled out a cartridge. Ah. The what, sorry? The Amphimodal Gamesphere. Amphimodal Gamesphere Slam Sisters Tournament. I see. Printed on the cover in large bolded letters. Sublime Slam Sisters Extreme. What's that? That's not what it says.
Check it out!
Only the best fighting game to ever grace our mortal fingertips. People didn't think much of it upon release. The developers even went bankrupt because of low sales. But it's known nowadays as a cult classic, and a physical copy can sell for thousands.
You get me?
Some works of art aren't appreciated in their time, you know?
Not a chance!
But Cass and I aren't about to repeat the sins of the past. Finding the crystal skull of video games warrants a party, and what better way to party than to hold a Slam Sister tournament right here?
Oh, really?
You mean inside this dining hall?
You know me.
Don't worry about the technical stuff. What we haven't already stuffed into these duffel bags, Mark's gonna help us set up. Whatever. There's gonna be a SSSE tournament.
I must take note of this.
C. Where did you find this video game? I don't remember cataloguing anything like it.
Elementary, my dear.
Oh, it was inside my dorm. There's actually a lot of low-budget, low-profit games in there. This is the only multiplayer game, though.
Yep.
By the way, we're gonna need an even number of people attending this thing, so... you gotta bring a partner if you wanna join.
Good to know.
A game tournament, eh? Don't see much issue with it. We could do with a little levity.
What if...
When's it happening, though? Tomorrow. Okay, what time? That we haven't figured out.
Okay.
We want to be flexible. The more people, the better.
I see.
Any time is fine by me. Same. I've never heard of this game before, but since you're saying it's good...
Thinking.
What about in the morning? Huh?
You see,
When I was training my talent, I did most of my studying at 9 AM. The brain is most active and ready to absorb information around that time.
so
I think this effect could help our video game skills. Our video game skills? A 9 AM tourney, huh? Won't be the first time.
Yep.
Screw it, let's do 9 AM, 1 hour after the morning announcement. I was either seriously interested in this tournament.
that's not.
Hey, can I say something? Isn't it a little much to be playing games in a situation like this? Shouldn't we be trying to escape? We tried already, didn't we? There's no escape anywhere, not even in that pharmacy.
It's for the best.
Think of it as a bonding event, Miss Tollner. Within this killing game, creating new memories with our classmates is the most productive thing we can do.
I'm sure.
After all, if we don't trust each other, we will fall into chaos. I see. Still, I'm not very comfortable with it. Admittedly, I'm also a little hesitant about attending. I'm not sure if I will have the time for it. Considering his new bunk buddy, it made sense why.
Sorry.
Same. I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow.
No matter.
However, don't let my absence be a distraction. Enjoy your time together with all your heart. We will face the evils of the killing game together.
You can do it!
Right. Everyone, let's do our best.
Atta girl.
Agreed.
Yep.
Looks like you managed to spin a little game into something meaningful. Invigorated by Wolfgang's words, the room descended into chatter about the tournament. With everyone preoccupied, I finally prepared breakfast and returned to my dorm. Cassidy and her lackey sure were taking it easy. Organising an entire game tournament, expecting it to be a bonding exercise. Totally unaware that just a little earlier we were fighting over who had what blackmail. It'd be funny if it weren't so frustrating. For the rest of the day, I'll steer clear of the subject and avoid any party-goers. Who else was attending the tournament again? Ooh. More free time. Alright. I hadn't actually expected more free time. Let me jump back here again real quick. Will you even let me take another look at this? No. Okay. Hmm. I want to talk to you, I think.
Hey.
Oh, Damon.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Right.
Same as ever.
Anyway.
Are you alright though?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean? You're not as bubbly as usual.
Oh.
It's nothing. I'm just not feeling the greatest.
No worries.
Don't worry about me, silly. I wasn't worried to begin with. But that considered, I'll leave her alone. I guess I shan't talk to you. A game tournament, huh? Whatever satiates the people here, I suppose. Seems she's indifferent to the whole thing. I think the tournament is pretty stupid.
Oh, really?
Is that so? Yeah.
It's simple.
The longer we keep pretending we're all friends, the more people will lower their guard around each other. What if someone decides to take advantage of that?
Honestly?
The possibility is certainly there. If only you could strike a balance, something that distracts people from the killing game, but doesn't encourage blind trust.
Welp.
Oh well, you can't have everything. Not much else to talk about. Yes, I would. Would you like... Would you like a Zen garden? It doesn't look particularly high quality,
Let me see.
but I think there's something charming about it. I'll accept it for now. Yeah, I wasn't as sure about that one.
Okay.
I've been thinking, what does it take for the ultimate entrepreneur to earn that sort of title?
Oh, really?
Doubting my abilities already? That's fine, I welcome a bit of curiosity. Observe.
Eh?
As she said that, she began to roll up her sleeve. A bear had been tattooed on her left arm. Stripes and arrows encircled the animal, weaving in and out in a mesmerizing pattern. Like what you see? It's impressive, to say the least. From what I remember in school, bear tattoos are usually a symbol of... I have no idea.
I know.
Bears symbolize strategy, right?
Nope.
Opossums symbolize strategy. Now I look like an idiot.
Focus.
A bear tattoo symbolizes leadership, right? Mm-hmm. My business acumen surpasses that of everyone else in my clan, even the leader herself. Hand me $100 and I'll turn it into $1 million.
I see.
What's the method behind it? Your success, I mean.
Let me see.
Method? I'd say there is no one method to success. It's more like a complicated web of skills.
Right.
Those being?
Nope.
Nothing you could grasp.
Come again?
What do you mean? I'm saying you aren't smart enough.
Hey.
What the? If you actually had the brains for business, a few key things about you would be different. For instance, I wouldn't have had to introduce myself. Is she just bitter I didn't recognize her?
Now.
Consider it a quirk, though. The absent-mindedness. Most people assume a debater would be knowledgeable in many topics. So it's surprisingly charming when the ultimate debater knows next to nothing.
That's not it.
I just scrape everything from memory once I've won a competition, and so I prepare for the next. If anything, don't you think it's pretty ironic to call me ignorant? When you don't know what it's like to be a debater.
Nope.
Huh?
Like the average debater, who spends most of their time wasting away as a second-rate political commentator. When they aren't attending useless competitions, that is.
You can't keep me down.
As the CEO of the country's largest agricultural company, I can expect a noteworthy debate every day. Comparatively, people like yourself have it much easier.
Welp.
Well, there's your answer.
Eh?
What? You wanted to know what sort of skills are required for success, so I gave you an example.
Love it.
Conversation skills. Knowing how to navigate any kind of exchange, in our case an argument, goes hand in hand with turning a profit.
You think?
I wouldn't consider that much of an argument.
Oh, really?
Drew, you buckled a lot faster than I was expecting. That's... In doing so, you forfeited any power you had in the conversation. Were we two rivaling companies, shareholders would have interpreted that as a sign of weakness. And deemed you the more volatile investment. In the world of business, the winner is the one who gets the last laugh.
Honestly?
All that being said, I'm completely indifferent to debaters. I don't care whether or not you recognize my name, either.
Seriously?
Then why the hell did you treat me like an idiot?
What can I say?
Because our companies were competing for investors. More time! Further adventures in Well, turns out I maybe should have given you the bear. Never mind. couldn't walk to the dining hall for some reason.
I got
What the heck does Tozu do all day? He can't just be watching us 24/7, right? What Tozu does all day, huh? I'd admit it's an interesting question. I'd briefly entertained Kai's question about Tozu, taking care not to mention anything about dart throwing. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Care for a drink, Kurumi?
Really?
You're not playing a prank on me, are you? This is actually real? Wow, thanks so much. Kai loved your present. Hooray! Man, I need a frappe strat. I just gave you one.
Seriously?
Don't tell me you actually expect me to make one.
Take it back!
But what the heck? You think I can't do it on my own? Frappes are easy. Last year I churned out hundreds from my job.
Eh?
You're a barista. I did work fast food once, but that's not what I mean.
What if...
I brewed frappes and poured them into branded cups to give the impression they were brought from a huge cafe chain. Then I took a photo and uploaded it for my fans to see. The chain was paying me to show off their logo, so it didn't matter that the frappes were my own. A huge cafe chain with a strong presence on social media. Given the state of the industry, there's really only one brand that could be. Ha ha.
I know.
Was it Star Dollar paying you?
You're just messing with me.
What the heck? I've never heard of that in my life.
Right.
Did you strike a deal with Stellar Dollar?
Hey.
Yeah, cool, right? It happened the same year I started being an influencer too. Didn't he mention making frappes last year? Unless...
That's...
Are you saying you've only been an influencer for 2 years?
No, seriously.
It's crazy, man. I made my account on a total whim. I didn't think anything would happen, but the photos I posted hit it off, like, immediately. Tons of likes and tons of messages, too. Messages? Private messages are my biggest no-go. I've actually never spoken one-on-one with a fan outside public appearances, and those talks are a minute or two max.
I see.
It was like a switch had been flipped inside him. All of a sudden, he spoke with an unusual amount of confidence.
Anyway.
So, what photos do you post? Well, my content's changed. At the start, He suddenly stopped, a look of realization flashing across his eyes. Well, what did he do? I did skits, haha. A whole bunch of them, and they got really popular.
You think?
I thought you posted photos, not videos.
This sucks.
Okay, I'll say it. When I first started my account, I uploaded photos of myself.
No.
No way.
Dude, no!
Wearing clothes, dumbass.
The hell?
Why didn't you say so first? Because I wasn't thinking of it like that.
But...
The actual content was embarrassing enough as is. Then what the hell did you do?
I got nothing.
I took photos of myself inside aesthetic places and ran the photos through a filter. Oh.
Seriously?
So you received your ultimate talent by posting fake photos of yourself?
Don't say that.
No, that's obviously not why.
Right.
Alright, then what's the actual reason for your talent? Nuh-uh. No way am I telling you.
Eh?
What? I know you're already judging me. There's no point saying the rest.
Go away!
I can't believe I walked right into this. Sheesh, why did I choose to hang out with this guy? He really needs to get a grip. The hours came and went until, eventually, I set off for Kai's dorm, as had become routine. Little did I know, a certain someone was waiting in the hall.
Oh.
Oh, Damon. Now you want to speak to me. The moment I turned the corner, the pink-haired girl bounded over to me. Hiya.
Hello?
Do you need something?
Hmm.
How should I put this? How are you?
Huh?
Sorry. I realize everyone's been acting tense around you and Eva, so I wanted to say hi and check that you're okay.
I see.
I'm fine.
No worries.
Yay, that's good.
Hmm.
But, one thing. Yeah?
Mm.
Eva seemed pretty down in the dumps lately, and I feel really bad. Has she told you anything? Because you two seem close, and she hasn't opened up to me yet. I was hoping to get a better read on her feelings, you know? It's a bit awkward, seeing her so solemn and not being able to say anything. No, she hasn't mentioned anything.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, in any case, if you ever need someone to talk to, just come find me, alright? Sweet dreams! Diana returned to the room she and Eva were sharing. Is she really that concerned for my feelings? Well, I wouldn't put it past her. A part of me had to wonder, could it be possible she was trying to pry information out of me?
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent. Just remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever. Whether that's for better or worse, is for you to find out. Good night.
Lost in my thoughts, I walked the rest of the way to Kai's room. Not like it's far. Damon, hey, are you excited for the tournament tomorrow?
That's not important.
Not really, I'm planning to just skip it entirely. I never played those types of games anyway.
Man.
Seriously, never? You're so boring. It's not like it was by choice.
What if...
Well, since you've never played a fighting game before, that's all the more reason to try now, right?
Damon!
Come on, you gotta come to the tournament. He's being oddly persistent about this. Fine, I'll go. But in return,
It's simple.
I get to share the bed. The bed? Ouch, you drive a hard bargain.
Whatever.
Alright, deal, just don't do anything weird, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. If you meant no longer sleeping on the sofa, then I could handle whatever tomorrow had in store. Kai, though, his excitement almost made me feel bad. After all, no matter how many parties you throw, or how many people you try to befriend, it won't bring you any closer to escaping the killing game. If anything, it's the perfect opportunity for a would-be murderer to earn people's trust. This game tournament wasn't a bonding experience, it was the illusion of one. And the other students had fallen for it hook, line and sinker.
I had a peculiar dream last night.
Oh, did you really? If it isn't the drama teacher. Again.
There I was, in physics class, trying to create a thermometer out of a banana and a stick.
Huh?
When suddenly, I had an epiphany. What if this device we created was also a compass? The professor told me I performed the same experiment last week. I got no credit for the assignment and failed the class. But you know what? I realized a lot of things about bananas and sticks that day. Like how if you use this stick as a fuse, you can make a makeshift explosive! Needless to say, my logical fallacies were made apparent the moment I woke up. But that won't stop me! I will create my Swiss Army banana someday. and it will be all the rage.
Some people burn people's houses down with lemons. Tozu uses bananas, it seems. Psst. Hey, Damon. Huh? Wake up! Ah! I was leaning over the bed, jostling my shoulder. It's 8:30 a.m. We slept through the morning announcement. He frantically pointed to the clock in the room. Though my vision was still blurry from sleep, I could make out the time. 8:30.
What now?
And...
Hell no!
And today's the day of the game tournament. You realise? We need to get there before it starts. Right, the game tournament. I did agree to go with him, didn't I? When does the tournament start again? 9? Yeah, 9. So I scrambled out of bed and over to a nearby clothing rack. He tossed the jumper he was currently wearing onto the floor and yanked an identical-looking jumper off the rack.
Dude, no!
Hey, come on and get up already. Normally I tell him to go away, but... Alright, fine. The deal was a deal. With an impatient-looking Kai in my peripheral, I began to slowly get up. Ugh, can't you move any faster? I'll just wait for you in the dining hall. I'm already done getting changed anyway. Plus, watching you is starting to feel weird. What the hell was that supposed to mean? Okay. Think I look presentable? It's not like people who attend game tournaments are the type to care about appearances, but... whatever, I need to find Kai. He should be hanging around in the dining hall. Ooh, cool. You redecorated. I don't like it. Eh?
Top of the morning to you.
Bargain bin, right on time. We're almost finished setting up. The original furniture had been stacked and pushed to the walls, making room for a totally unexpected scene. Sofas arranged around a massive TV, an impressive-looking DJ pad flashing colourful patterns, and loudspeakers almost everywhere I looked. When Jet mentioned equipment, I imagined a handheld console, something tiny that could be won from the gachapon. Anything but this. Impressed, are you? Where did you find this stuff? Where do you think? Mark's bro cave? His dorm?
It's nothing.
Yeah. The hell? Did that also include the TV?
Yo!
If you think that's cool, you should check out my room. It's got a whole arcade machine. What's an arcade machine to a race car bed? And yet, perhaps more curious than the equipment, was her.
Hi.
Here for breakfast, Eva?
Hey, hey!
We've already had it.
Huh?
We?
Yep.
Obviously, as tournament hosts. Eva helped the guys and I set everything up. For her contributions, she has been bestowed the title of...
Check it out!
Honorary Host.
That...
Really?
Correct.
It looked like they needed an extra pair of hands. So she was interested in the tournament after all. Wait, what's that in your hands? This? I won it from the gachapon in the pharmacy a couple days ago. Didn't get one of those. It's some niche gaming console, I think.
Eh?
And all I got was a Tamagotchi. There are other consoles besides the one Cassidy has.
Yep.
Sure are. I poked Tozu about it before using the gachapon. Didn't want to gamble for something which doesn't exist. After a few days, he got fed up and confirmed that multiple consoles were up for grabs.
You see?
Since I wasn't planning to take part in the tournament, I just took it with me. Playing a game on my own is more my style. So you're not participating. Why come to the tournament then?
Well,
Well, it's not easy to find other fans of Sublime Slam Sisters. Even though it can be considered a cult classic, lots of people in the gaming sphere will judge you if you say you like it.
so hackneyed.
Contrarians, a lot of them. They just don't want to admit the quadruple roll kick attack originated from an indie title. Yeah, and the upper kangaroo punch. And the downward spiral attack. And the slinker special attack. And the 7-time jump wallop. And the jackal maneuver rule. Yeah, I don't play fighting games either.
Damon!
Oh, that reminds me. Bargain bin, since you're here, let me explain the rules of the tournament.
You think?
I never said I was gonna play.
Really?
Then why'd Kai write your name on the whiteboard?
Huh?
Cassidy pointed to the whiteboard a little ways off from where we were standing.
The hell?
What the? Through a bracket system had been drawn on the board with a marker. My eyes immediately darted to the leftmost bracket, while I had been slanted to compete against Kai. Sorry. Cassidy said you had to bring a partner, so... Damn it, so that's why he was begging me to attend.
Hey.
Why can't I just be a spectator? Well, Cassidy and Jet already matched, and Gene said he was going to attend, so I don't want to play against him first. This freaking guy.
Very funny.
Don't look at me like that. If we pull out now, bed privileges are over.
Ugh.
That wasn't part of the agreement.
I've got something to say.
Well, consider this an amendment. My room, my rules. Knowing what's at stake, it's better not to argue the technicalities with him. Fine, I'll play. Alright, this will be awesome. Since you've never played a fighting game before, I can show you the ropes. Just give me a sec to set things up.
Sick and twisted.
Wow, he just used housing to coerce you into an unfavourable position. I wonder if Kai leases out apartments as a side hustle. Kai said something yesterday about not recognising Cassidy's game, so it'll probably take him a while to set it up. What should I do while I wait? There were some names on here that I hadn't paid attention to the first time. Gene's name was written down, but he hadn't been paired with anyone. Could look at the paintings again. Talk about the stuff of nightmares. She's supposed to be a hyena. She's hidden behind a TV now, though. Jet had wandered over to the stacks of chairs. Phoo-wee, my quads are aching. Does shifting furniture count as a workout? Sort of, right?
Yeah.
Guess he's just lost in thought.
Hey.
Look a little antsy. Afraid you're gonna lose?
Right.
No, it's only a video game.
Yep.
Right. I get the vibe you're putting down. On the surface, aloof and uncaring, but secretly, the thrill of the game courses through your veins.
Anyway,
I have a question for you.
Ooh.
It's not that exciting.
yeah.
How did Eva know what time you were gonna set up the tournament?
Okay.
Eva? She asked me about it after breakfast yesterday. I see.
Jeez.
I'm surprised she's so involved. Is it really that surprising?
Eh?
Maybe she wants to help out, because she no longer has to play pretend, you know?
Yep.
That, or she's just a big nerd. Play pretend? Since the title of Ultimate Liar was itself a lie, then the coldness which accompanied it, could Cassidy be implying that was also a lie? Mark was leaned over his equipment, fiddling with the various controls.
That
All this stuff is turned on, yeah? Shouldn't music be playing? The volume's turned down on purpose. I'm just making sure everything works.
Seriously?
How will you know it's working if you can't hear anything? Glaring at me from under his beanie, Mark reached for a sound dial and rotated it. On cue, the speakers on either side of us began playing music.
Huh?
Muttering something to himself, the boy returned to fiddling with the controls. Seemed this conversation was over.
Where?
Hmm? Eva was staring intensely at the console in her hands.
Hello?
Having fun though? Can't talk, must finish level.
Hi.
Hey,
Seriously?
I know you can hear me, Eva.
Hey.
Eva. Hmm? Don't play obtuse. I can tell you're ignoring me. I am not. Following suit, she immediately turned her attention back to the console. Jeez, this girl. As a solution, I not so gently tap her hand, pulling her gaze upwards.
Yeah.
What? Since when are you so passionate about video games?
Deal with it.
It's a secret talent of mine.
You think?
A secret talent that you don't want to exploit in a gaming competition. Unable to think of a comeback, Eva simply puffed out her cheeks and stared at me with a pout.
Where?
If I partake in conversation, will you leave me alone? That's an eloquent way to get me to shut up.
No.
It's not that.
Eh?
Not what? Not that I want you to shut up.
Right.
So you do want to have a conversation. Yeah, that was easier than I expected.
However,
You can't count this as a win. This is simply a coincidence. A coincidence, huh? I just happened to have something important to tell you. Something really, really, really important.
Eh?
listen to me.
Yeah, it has the power to disrupt the world as we know it.
That's...
Okay.
I'm talking.
Are you sure you can handle this knowledge? Yeah, you don't need to give it a proverbial drum roll. Fine. I used to eat lunch in the bathrooms. Was this another one of her attempts at a joke? I'm being serious. Like, in the stalls?
Super gross.
And my only object of companionship, the only thing keeping me sane from those disgusting toilets, was a portable gaming device. I found it at a thrift store. It made my lunches better. You can say you like video games, Eva. I don't need a tragic backstory.
Not interested.
That's embarrassing. More embarrassing than lying about being the ultimate liar or eating lunch on toilets?
Jeez.
I'm just kidding.
Correct.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of funny. I chuckled.
Seriously?
No, you didn't.
It's the truth.
Telepathically, duh. I wouldn't chuckle out loud. What kind of powerless fool do you think I am?
Right.
Right. Sorry. This is a strange conversation. When she was playing into the theatrics, it was sort of in some bizarre way endearing. And you never know.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll change my mind and play in the tournament later. It pains me to say it, but smiling is a good look on her.
Over here!
Damon, over here! I waved him over to his spot in front of the TV, which now displayed a colourful level select screen. Come on, everything's set up. He handed me a second controller and patted the floor next to him. Do you know how to use a controller?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I last touched one, but I'll get the hang of it. Surprising. I was getting the vibe you were, like, the bookish type. The kind who refuses to even touch a screen. But hey, it's good you used a controller before. That's better than nothing.
Ugh.
Sure. What's with the glare? I'm not judging.
Anyway.
Can you just show me how to play?
Hey!
Oh, right, the game! Okay, so after I started it up, I played a few rounds to get a feel for the controls. Combos in this game get pretty complicated, which might not sound great, but the basic control mappings are actually really simple. I spent the next few minutes giving me a rundown of the game's controls. I picked it up faster than I expected, but still rougher than I would have liked. Once he was done, we began our practice rounds, and we kept at them until the final tournament attendees arrived.
How we feeling?
Would you look at this? Early morning merrymaking, just how I like it. Ugh, it's so loud in here. Can somebody turn down the music?
Not a chance.
No dice! If those ears aren't ringing like a fire alarm, can you even call it a party?
Soybean.
No, you call it tinnitus. Speaking of music...
Hey.
Hey Mark, do you use the stage name or something? The songs are really catchy. I don't know if it's the vibes or what, but they remind me of this guy called... Did I say something wrong? Oh, you also just reminded me. Before we start, Mark wants me to pass on a message to you guys. That being... This is what he said to me. As much as I don't want to be here, I've agreed to provide my services under 2 conditions. 1, I maintain full say over what music I play. And 2, no one can discuss my songs or my musical abilities in any way, shape or form.
But
That was just complimenting him. Yeah, that includes compliments.
hell no!
Seriously?
Seriously?
How does that make any sense?
Nope.
We can argue about the logic later. For now, just go along with it.
Come on.
Who cares about all that? Let's quit this small talk and start already.
Roger that.
Ego and raring to go. That's what I'm talking about. Speak for yourself. I'm only here because that ship captain wouldn't leave me alone.
Huh?
That's odd. What I remember, it was the other way around.
Shut it.
Whatever.
Sheesh. 5 seconds in and they're already off on the wrong foot. Right, since Jean and Grace are together... Cassidy walked over to the whiteboard and scribbled Grace's name next to Jean's. I matched with him.
Duh.
Hehe. There's a reason I wanted an even number of people. Let me explain the ground rules. They're simple. Each match is going to be the best out of 3. Take a look at this board to see who you're going to be up against. We're up first, Damon. Remember what I taught you. May the best man win.
That's pretty cool.
Good luck, Damon.
Yep.
Hee. You feel it as well, don't you? A tightness in your chest that just wants to burst out. We're on the verge of a battle, a clash for glory, honour, and incessant bragging rights.
Right.
It's the long-awaited, ultra-exclusive Slam Sisters tournament! With a roar, the tournament began.
Bro, God, you're a natural.
Whoa, Damon, watch out!
I can't focus if you're yelling in my ear.
Now this feels like home.
You play video games?
Not so much me, but my men. During break, they'll flock like seagulls to my ship's arcade.
A personal arcade? On a ship? Man, I'm jealous.
Despite the overwhelming mix of voices and music, my attention remained concentrated on the stream. If I can time this next attack right... Crap. Just when I thought I was advancing on Kai, it caught me in a trap.
Haha, too slow!
In tandem with my slip-up, the music took on a more frantic tone. Damn it, there's only one move which could save me now. Taking a deep breath, I steadied my grip on the controller, and pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Huh? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. Uh-oh. What? Why is everything black? What's happening? Guys, can you hear me? Ouch! Who stepped on my foot? The panicked clamour of the people around me snapped me out of my stupor. Is this a... are we in a blackout? What? A blackout? Right now? Don't we usually just wait for the power to return? Or was there something else before that? Crap, my school had a whole protocol for this. Even if we knew what to do in a normal blackout, it wouldn't help here. Inside this abnormal building where everything was sealed off, we were basically blind. Should we look for the others? How are we going to do that? I can't see 3 inches in front of me. Can't we just wait for someone to find us instead? So screw that! Somebody look for a torch already and... Hold on a sec, I got an idea. Before I could even register what it was he said, a light appeared in front of me. Hovering there, casting a very faint glow. The hologram from the trinket. Good idea! Immediately the rest of us activated our own trinkets. With all 8 trinkets activated, we could finally see each other in the dark.
Yo!
Great idea, Gene.
Let's rock and roll!
Right on, you're a lifesaver.
Ha ha!
Huh. The captain needs to keep a steady mind during inclement weather.
But...
It's great we have a light source and all, but why hasn't the power returned yet? You'll think the goat guy would have done something by now. Yeah, this situation seems familiar.
That...
You know what? Let me check something. Huh? I ran over to the corner of the room and knelt beside the vent. Bringing my ear to the grates, I listened for a certain noise.
I see.
The humming had stopped. Eva, quick, come here and take a listen.
Hello.
I'm here.
Am I hearing you right?
What do you need, Eva? Do you remember when I said I woke up on an underground floor? Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never even saw her. Huh? You were there too, bargain bin? Don't even... There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Focus.
Eva was with me. The 2 of us woke up in a boiler room, which also happens to be on the other side of this vent. The room had a huge generator. If you pressed your ear up to this vent like I just did, there's no way you wouldn't hear it. But for some reason, there's nothing.
I see.
I see the problem. If there's no sound, the generator must be turned off.
Hey?
Is that why a power outage happened?
Hell no!
So, it's kaput? How are we going to get power back now?
Well,
Well, there is one thing we could try. Eh?
you see...
Apart from the boiler room, the underground floor also has 4 storage closets. I remember one of them containing something that looked a lot like a generator.
Elementary, my dear.
Aha! A spare generator in case the first one breaks.
Thinking...
If we somehow turn it on, we might get the power back. You want to go down in the dark? Shouldn't we just wait for Tozu to turn the power back on?
No.
No, I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should turn on the power as soon as possible, instead of waiting for Tozu to do it. But what if we get lost in the dark?
Take a breather.
Let's just form a daisy chain with our arms. There's no way we'll lose each other then, aye?
Ooh!
Smart. Since Damon and Eva have been down there before, they can lead. Yeah, okay. The 8 of us had joined arms and formed a chain. Once everyone was ready, we made our way out the dining hall, and down to the underground floor. In the near pitch blackness, the hallway looked so much larger and longer than I remembered. Exploring the place with light had been unnerving enough, but this made all that seem like a walk in the park. It's so creepy down here. There's 4 rooms, right? Who's checking what again?
Where?
Well, since this is a group of 8, we could explore in pairs. Pairs again?
This sucks.
Okay, if that's really what we're doing. Kai shot me a nervous glance, and I knew then and there he'd made his decision. Fine.
Yep.
Chet's gonna come with me.
Bro?
Yeah? Then Broski won't have...
Duh.
You can go to Jean. Them swashbuckler types love a good challenge, don't they? You know me well. How about it, Mark? Up for a little adventure?
Just ignore me.
Just make it quick.
I see.
So, I'm stuck with the mathlete, am I? Maybe if we spy on the generator, you can use your real talent for once. Let's check out the closet on the right, down there, and get this over with.
Stupid.
The pair work and math competitions have literally zero overlap.
Just follow me.
Come on, Jet, let's investigate the closet opposite theirs.
Oh boy.
Sure, sounds slick.
I see.
Seems the closets in the back are covered.
Are we ready?
For the two in front, Mark and I will take the left. Damon and Kai, you enter the right. This place sucks, man. Why do we have to be fixing stuff? Look like a murder's basement down here. Didn't sound like Kai had any intention of entering first. Whatever, I'll open the door. Alright, let's search this place. Kai and I gave the closet a quick rundown. Something as large as a generator would have stood out even in the dark, but couldn't find anything of the sort.
Man,
unlucky. All that work for nothing. What's the plan now? Do we just, go back outside?
I know.
I want to see what Grace and Eva are doing next door. Okay. As Kai shuffled up behind me, I turned to grasp the handle of the door and...
Huh?
Suddenly, frantic footsteps echoed from the hallway outside. Did someone just run past this room? That's what it sounded like. Sounded a lot like it. Did another group make a discovery? Why run past us, though? This didn't sit right with me. I need to see what's going on. There's no one here. Are the others still searching their closets? If they found something, I don't know why they'd run off without telling us first.
No.
If it was one of them, we should have heard a door opening. Yeah. Maybe we could peek inside one of the closets? Just to make sure, you know? Hello, Damon? I couldn't focus on anything he was saying. My attention was concentrated entirely on that place. Those footsteps sounded like they came from the boiler room. Hold on, I don't... If someone had to run past all of us, then yeah, that's the only possible place. Hey, what are you doing? His words were barely comprehensible. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't even think. All my brain could register was the tightening in my chest. Suddenly my legs began moving forward. It's like my body was possessed, under the control of something completely ambivalent to reason. My heart was puppeting my every move. It brought me to the door, told my hand to turn the knob. And then I was inside.
dude, no!
Dude, you're seriously freaking me out. This isn't okay, you know. Why did you come here? Come on, say something already. Couldn't make out anything in the dark. The boiler room seemed completely still and completely silent, just like it had been the previous time I was here. Except, unlike last time, this silence wasn't the peaceful silence of a long-abandoned place. Rather, it felt like the entire world was holding its breath. Damn it, why can't you just say something? Why can't somebody just just...
Game over, man! Game over!
Why can't someone just fix this blackout? Huh? All of a sudden, light appeared. A single ray of light in the back of the room, projected by a vent on the wall. It was too dim to completely snuff out the darkness, but it was still enough. Enough for me to see what was laying at my feet. Yeah, I had a feeling. As soon as the lights came back on in the gaming room and I saw that Eva and Jean were both still alive, and my prediction with the trope from earlier, which means in this case it's probably either Wolfgang or Eva. Yeah, he was the most likely candidate. Sorry, buddy. Completely still, completely silent. The ultimate lawyer, unmistakably dead.